Hi there, I'm Natasha. This is Always Be Crafting. More specifically, it is Daily Makes November, and today is Tuesday, November 5th. We are already more than halfway through the day. It has been a busy day. There's no school or work today, so I got up early to take my son for a blood draw. And then we went shopping, we picked up lunch, and then ran errands. And then I had to obviously go vote. Had to go, perform my civic duty. And I was happy to see such long lines. I'm happy to see other people performing their civic duty. But I have to say, now I grew up in California. Hi, if you're new here, you may not know this. I grew up in California. I currently reside in Connecticut. But I left California to go to college at age 18. So I've never actually voted in California. Isn't that wild? So all of my voting has happened in places where it can be a little colder, a little rainier. And this is the first year that I think I got a sunburn waiting in line to vote. How wild is that? It's November 5th. I had to wear a sun hat, and I still think this cheek is still hot and it feels a little sunburned. It's just wild. Okay, so what are we doing today? Because this Daily Makes November. I'm a little tired, but I do have to test out a craft project for work. So again, if you're new here, welcome. Here comes the legs of my teenager running behind me. Where was I? I had to pause for a minute to talk to my son about something. Okay, I think I was talking about what I'm working on. Hi, if you're new here, you don't know that I am also, when I'm not making videos on YouTube, I am a song leader and an early childhood music educator, and that on weekends, I often do Tot Shabbat. So that's usually a Friday night. Sometimes it's a Saturday thing. But every other Friday, for sure, I do Tot Shabbat's Friday night services, first Friday and third Friday. And third Friday, for our services, we always do a craft project. So right now, I need to test drive the craft project for November because I like to use the stories that are happening in the Torah at the same time, what's happening in the sanctuary with the rabbi, what stories they're telling, if I can bring it in for the children in some way. So last week we told the Noah's Ark story, and you can find a video here about me making my, props to help me with the Noah's Ark story. And the story that's in the Torah in 2 weeks is, let's just say, not as child-friendly. It's sort of the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. And I did toy with the idea of doing a project that involved salt, since Lot's wife turned into a pillar of salt. And I thought we could do inks, and when you put salt in inks, they make a big splatter. It's really cool. If you ever add salt to alcohol inks, look it up. It's cool. But most of the children I deal with are young, and I think it would be too messy to do that project. So I thought about it and I said, you know what? We're going to keep things a little similar to Noah's Ark, and we're going to make ribbon wands because this is something that children can do with their parents. I just need to set it up for them. Set them up for success, if you will. So what I'm doing today is I'm test driving what's in my head as an idea. No reason why it shouldn't work. I just have no proof from my own hands that it will. All right, so I will turn the camera down to my work surface that is a bit of a mess right now because I still have my button maker out from yesterday, and I had to go to Michael's Crafts to buy more vinyl, so that's on my desktop right now too. So I'm going to try to clean up a little bit, set up the camera so you can see, and we're going to look at me test driving a ribbon wand. Should be good, right? Let's try. All right, so what you see me here doing is opening up a package of dowels. These dowels are 12 inches long by 3/8 inches in diameter. I think I could also use a 1/4 inch dowel. And I'm going to use an awl to get the hole started for my eye hook, or you can also call it a pin screw. There's a couple different names. To make it easier on my fingers, I'm using my hemostats, but a pair of pliers would also work. And I decided to cut my ribbon 36 inches long, and I did 3 lengths. So once it's doubled over, there are 6 strands coming down. And I fold it in half, fold it through the eye hook, tie it through again, and pull the strings tightly. Ta-da! Instant party time. I think the people have a lot of fun making these ribbon wands. We did it. Here it is. So I think it's actually quite nice. I think it's very pretty. I think the kids are going to have a lot of fun with these. And I think the easiest thing for me to do is to put the little eyelet screw in the stick. I don't think it's going to matter whether I use a big stick like this, which is a 3/8 inch, or whether I use a 1/4 inch stick. I think the 1/4 inch sticks will also be fine. And I think the kids can decorate the sticks with markers if they want to make it extra rainbowy. And I think I'm just going to bring this ribbon. I had originally thought I'd bring additional ribbons for them to choose from, so each one could be different. But in this case, I just think these ribbons are beautiful, and I don't think that they need to have that many choices because they're making rainbow sticks, and this is rainbow ribbon, and that's okay. And it's okay to limit the choices sometimes. You know, I always like to have ample opportunity for creativity. And I think sometimes it's okay to limit the choices because each kid is going to choose how many ribbons they want. They may want 1 ribbon. They want 5 ribbons. The kids may tie the ribbons on differently. Just because I show them how to do it this way doesn't mean that's how they're going to do it. The parents may or may not understand or follow directions. We have a lot of really intelligent people who don't understand how to do knots. This is what I've learned. I think knots are very basic, but if you did not grow up doing crafts, or if you did not grow up doing scouts, if you did not grow up tying knots, they can be baffling to you. And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. We all have skills. We all have skills. I can tie a knot. Yeah, I think this is gonna work. So I can officially call this good. And this is what I'm crafting today. And I might do some more crafting, but this is my video for today. This is today's daily makes, and I'm very proud of it. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you are crafting something for yourself and trying out something new and exploring your opportunities. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.